queer faggot, corrective rape, verbal, sexual and physical abuse, vain heteronormative dogma, more right-wing dick mentality dictating the anatomy of my sexuality, my right to be me. Same sex is shame sex, is assault with intent to grievous bodily harm, is justifiable homicide, constitutional suicide, fuck gay pride. Democracy is dead. Here in its place, an unchecked hypocrisy lives instead, and litigation makes mockery of emancipation. I am a gay man.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good evening, Mymoena. TIC, I salute you always. You will always be a part of me. And thanks for calling on me. And you know, you can always call on me in the future.
She's well known for socio-political development as well.
Assalamu alaikum. I greet you all in the name of God. I'm Fatiema, and I'm a long-standing fan of TIC, so I also feel very privileged to speak here tonight. And when I first heard about the book, I thought the title was a really strange title, because for me as a Muslim woman, the notion of hijab is, I associate it with very oppressive things. And through reading, I also learned that hijab has a much broader meaning. And at its symbolic level, it's also about protection and morality. And I understood completely why it's such an appropriate title for this book. I think especially in this historical moment that we find ourselves in. And so I think what struck me about the book was the fact that it really gives a face to this category of others that our community loves to hate. And it's very easy to hate an anonymous group of people. But when you start reading the stories and you understand the pains and the joys and the struggles of everyone who is covered in this book, then it makes it much more difficult to dismiss an entire group of people who we share our lives, our community, our work, our mosque with. So I really want to ask you to help me celebrate the leader of the organization, its board and its staff, who again through this creative project has shown us the importance of being visionary, radical and revolutionary.
I greet you with the universal greetings of peace. May the peace and blessings of our Creator be upon all of us. A story is a powerful medium through which one can express one's feelings and emotions, convey a message and share a value. We all have a story that stretches beyond race, religion, or sexuality. And in each story, there is something of value, a reflection. As the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, once said, we are all mirrors to one another. He also said, you are like one body. If one small part of the body aches, the whole body feels the pain. Hijab aims to share the pain of Islam's most unlikely storytellers, queer Muslims. In fact, the term queer Muslim in itself is a painful oxymoron for many Muslims. But by the mere fact of excluding a minority in our community from Islam is a queer act in itself. Tonight, we want to share with you an emotion from the book. A young and spirited boy, effeminate by nature, forced by society to act like a man. Today, at the age of about 28, he is left with a damaged ego, a low self-esteem, and an incomplete faith.
Enjoyed every moment of it. The reviews or what they had to say about the book was really mind-blowing. Yeah, it's good.
know it's funny, but this evening has been a bigger journey than just evening. This evening, at least. I've been fortunate to be. I've been a friend of one of the contributors, and over the last couple of weeks, I've been part of the process. And it's. I was saying that it's kind of like everybody getting launched. I'm a straight, homosexual, heterosexual, multisexual. Does it even matter? Because we're human beings and we have a feeling about what goes on in the world.